Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. We are live. We are live. I feel like YouTube is a little drunk over here. I'm gonna straighten you out. Yeah, you're a little crooked, but it's Sunday. It's the weekend. I'll drink to that. It's water. I gotta go to Walmart after this and get a big thing of so I can be drinking water consistently. I drink lots of tea, which is good, but I also need to drink water because tea is a diuretic, so it dehydrates me. And given my PCOS challenges, should I do some series on PCOS? I have been threatening / considering doing edited videos for y'all. Miarodis. I don't know if that's Spanish or not, but it just seemed like it should be Spanish, so I tried my Spanish accent. Welcome. So yeah, I've been threatening to do videos. There's bugs in here. There's flies. It's annoying me. But I've been threatening to do videos that are edited. The reason I have not made good on that threat is because I'm lazy. Oh, my skin looks hydrated. Thank you. Also known as greasy. No, I'm just oily. I'm an oily lady, but yeah, actually, I mean, it looks good. It looks good, and we'll get to that because a lot of what I've got on my face is my favorite products. Full face of favorite products. So we'll talk about that. It's also because of my oils. If you don't know about my oil regimen, the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. Call me a pudding face, I guess, right? It's not perfect. My skin is not perfect, but for my age, I'll make you guys guess my age. That's one of the things that I'm going to have you guys do. You're going to have to guess my age, and then, yeah. So basically, we're going to have a giveaway. I never answered why I don't do videos. Okay, because I'm lazy. No, I'm really busy. I'm so busy. I don't even know what I do, but I'm just busy. I'm always doing something. And then the other reason is because my phone and my computer don't like to communicate to each other. So when I record something on my phone, it doesn't want to go into my computer and vice versa. I am noticing, I get distracted really easily, by the way, just so you know, but I do get a lot of stuff done, so that's okay. I'm noticing how my little streaky grays, it's showing more on YouTube than it is on IG. And that also might just be like a highlight or something, but I'm noticing them coming out here. And I'm really digging that. And I kind of just want like to dye this gray. Wouldn't that be cute? Just to have like a you know, a lavenderish type gray here. Ooh, that'd be so pretty. Little tendrils that are gray. Should I do it? Should I do it, guys? Like a either lavender gray or, you know, or just true gray. The thing is, I'm a little scared to remove the color because my hair is so fine and so thin and so prone to, you know, damage and abuse and whatnot. But I am going to kind of, I'm going to trim it for sure because there's quite a few split ends. I'm still thinking of the wolf cut. And then I'm thinking of doing like chunks of color because I love gray hair. I think gray hair is so beautiful. And I am starting to gray. I mean, I've been starting to gray since I was 16, but I am actually graying now. And so I'm like, if I did like chunks of gray, kind of at this level, basically just take off this top part, not take it off, but get it out of the way. You see how much is grown out, right down to here. And then just put in some streaks of like a lavender gray. I think that'd be really pretty. And then I could do other streaks of other colors, whether purple or red, or I love red and purple. I think it'd be so pretty together. And just put like streaks in. I could get the cap and like just do highlight streaks. And then when I feel like doing more, I just do more. And then I can just do that and let them grow out. And they could all be mismatched and whatever. Because my hair is right now kind of a reddish brown. That's the dyed color. And then, of course, my natural hair is like a chocolate brown. And then there's quite a bit of gray. So I want it to be able to grow out, but then whatnot. It's just, it's getting to that point where I mean, I can't really keep it down because it does this. You know, it's fairly freshly washed. I washed it yesterday, which is fresh for me because I wash it once a week. And it's just ratty and stuff, and I can't really curl it. It doesn't hold a curl because it's so light and floppy. Floppy. That's a funny word. I used to have a fuzzy lop rabbit. That's basically Angora lop cross, but he had airplane or helicopter ears that kind of just like stuck straight out like this. I tried to do it this way, it didn't work, but they just kind of stuck straight out. They didn't go all the way down. He was so cute. Usually they relax as they get older, but sometimes the Angora, because they don't have floppy ears, that it doesn't quite go down all the way. Anyway, I called him Flopsy with a PH. He was my very sophisticated philosopher of Flopsy. He was cute. I had to give him away though because I was going to school and I couldn't take care of him. My horse too. And I had another rabbit and his name was Popcorn. He was a giant Dutch or something like that. I don't know. He was the white one with like the black around his nose and his eyes and stuff. But he had pink eyes, which are kind of creepy. Pink-eyed bunnies. They're creepy, but he was cute. He was a big dude. But Flopsy was a little dude. I kind of want to get a bunny rabbit for Rainbow. I think she would love that. She loves critters. I've got some empties. You guys want to see my empties? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I've got. You know how we do. First, I'm going to show you this. But I'm not going to show you the back because I don't want y'all to come to my house and ask me for lunch. Because I don't love you like that. I love you, but not like that. Anyway, so just because I got to complain about them when I have the opportunity. This was Ipsy. They sent me this. I don't think they even charged me for it. Anyway, I contacted them. They did charge me for the first one. And then I think they sent me this and didn't charge me it. They weren't supposed to charge me for the first one. They were supposed to send me that one for free. And then I canceled. And then they sent this anyhow. So, pillowy shave cream and citrus spritz. I wonder, this is probably sealed. Yeah, it's sealed. I was going to smell it. Yeah, I can't smell anything. Color is Life joined. Hey, Color is Life. You probably have an opinion on whether or not I should do chunky color all through my hair and then maybe cut it into a wolf cut. You know, have you seen like the people that are doing the color that's like fall colors? It's so pretty, like yellow and orange and green and reds and purples. Oh, it's delicious. It looks like fall just vomited all over their head, and it's fantastic. So yeah, tell me if you have opinions. I'm saving like images that I see, which means that IG is suggesting all sorts of stuff to me. But wolf cut, yeah. So basically, wolf cut is when you take everything and you put it in a top knot right here. So you put it all on top of your head, right here in a band, and then you basically cut it, because then what it does is it makes layers at different lengths. So basically, I would cut mine about here so that the longest layers would be the shortest layer, sorry, would be about here, and then it would come down in layers. But also the problem with that is because my hair is so fine and thin, that would mean that the under part would be even more thin and more susceptible to tangling. Might not be a problem in the wintertime, but I look really cute in short hair too. But my husband likes the long hair. And I like the long hair too, partly because with PCOS, I haven't been able to grow my hair like this. This is the longest my hair has been in a minute. So yeah, I've kept it trimmed pretty much this length for the last year or so, but it's gotten thicker, so that's a good thing. Anyway, so refreshments. Ipsy sent these out. They weren't supposed to. I had to contact customer service. Oh, customer service is horrible. If you have a customer service issue with Ipsy, my suggestion is that you just, well, it's easiest to reach them on IG. But I did do something, and they finally got back to me and were like, oh yeah, we see that you're not signed up for this. Okay, you won't receive anymore. So I guess I get this for free. And that means, speaking of giveaways, this is going in my giveaway stash, which is right behind me. Am I going to show you what it is, what's in it? I don't know. I also am thinking, so I just recently reached 6K on IG. I'm going to keep the razors because I use those. Thanks to PCOS and my beard. I cut my beard. I know that some people will grow it out. I don't think I'd ever be there. I did have my nephews tell me that they think it would be awesome if I let my beard grow out. I think they just think it would be great to have a bearded woman as an auntie. So they could be like, yeah, my auntie's a bearded woman or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, not feeling it. Not feeling it. I don't really want to do that. No, it's my choice. You know, I'm gonna cut it. Gonna cut it. So I shave every day. So I use razors. I shave my face every day. I don't shave my armpits or legs every day. I shave that when I need to, and then of course need is subjective, and it's just like maybe once a month in the summertime. I don't know. Do you guys shave? Do you guys care anymore? Does anybody care about body hair anymore or facial hair? I know. Well, I know people do. It's like there's extremes. There's the group of people that have to be completely perfect in everything. They can't have any stubble, any hair, anything, right? Pulse light. I have not tried the pulse light. I have considered some different laser things. I just haven't gotten there. I did do electrolysis back in the day and I bruised from it. I had like, it looked like seriously somebody went under my chin and bruised this whole thing. So we stopped that. Yeah, a lot of people shave their face just for like exfoliation. I actually think exfoliating is not a good thing. I do need to do a series on skincare because people ask me a lot about skincare and, you know, my skincare. Guess my age is going to be part of my. I've already said, you know, it's in my name that I'm over 40, and I've already told people, but people have to like know my age. That's going to be one of the things. So you might have to go back and do some research and look at my posts and whatnot to get my age accurate. But that's going to be one of the requirements is that you accurately tell me what my age is. So basically, the giveaway we're going to do this time is to celebrate 6K on IG. And I'm going to have you answer some questions. I haven't decided exactly what those are. But the first one will be, what is my age? Now, don't put it on here. Nobody, don't say what my age is. Okay? Don't say it. Don't, shh. It's a secret. If you know what it is, shh. All right. So my name says 40 plus. So you know I'm more than 40. Okay. So you have to, how much more than 40? Okay. Or I'm at least 40, I should say. So guess what my age is, and then I will have you actually DM me once you get all the answers to everything, which means you got to watch the whole video to know what to know what the questions are and know what the answers are. You said you use the pulse light, and it is. I missed something. I had so much facial hair before. I was so traumatized. I used the pulse light, and it is so much do better. But I think, okay, typos. So much better now. Okay. Do you have PCOS or is it another reason? I mean, not that I need to know, but terrible at guessing. You don't have to guess because I put it all over my social media. You just have to look at my social media and see. But you can guess. You know it's 40. It's more than 40. Maybe I'll give you the answer in here if you stay tuned. That's question number 1. How old am I? Okay. And these are going to be questions that I've already answered in different lives and different posts and things like that. So you have to just pay attention. You have to know me. So basically, it's an opportunity for you to get to know me by either going through my IG posts or going through my lives. And my lives are on YouTube and also on Instagram. So you should be able to get it there. A little bit of homework. You can also team up with somebody. I didn't give you that suggestion, but you could do that and be like, hey, you find all these answers and I'll find all these answers or whatever. You watch those, I'll watch these. A lot of it will be in my posts. Some of it will be in the videos. The videos take a while to watch, but if you watch a couple of them, you'll be good. Miss Charlie's here. I bet she knows a lot of the answers. So Miss Charlie, I'll give you a heads up because I love you. And we're doing the giveaway for my 6K. And as part of that, I'm having people guess certain things. Y'all aren't going to guess how old Miss Charlie is either. Seriously, she makes me look elderly. Not on her age, but because I look older than her, but I'm not older than her. So If you thought I looked young, you should check her out. And then she's fabulous and does great makeup. And she's cute and sweet and wonderful. Anyway, so yeah, the first question that you guys are going to answer, but not here. Don't answer it here. Don't answer it here. Shh. You have to DM me the answer to all the questions. I think there's going to be 6 because it's 6K. How about that? 6 questions. I haven't thought of them. I'm going to come up with them off the top of my head because that's how we roll. Improvisational. So the first question is, how old am I? Don't answer it here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Save it, write it down, and then when you get all the questions and you know the answers, then you put them in my DM and send them to me. And yeah. And of course, like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff that will help push this out there, and we'll see how many people we can get going. I love doing giveaways. They're so much fun, but postage is so expensive, but we're going to make it work. All right. So I already talked to you about Ipsy and how they messed up again, but in my favor, because I got free stuff. I think it was free. I better check and make sure that they didn't actually charge me. I got some empties here. You want to see my empties? I'm going to show you anyhow, even if you don't want to see them. Stray hair. PCOS, I'm telling you. Dirty coconut. That just sounds, you know, questionable, but whatever. Especially since, yeah, the, you know, if you call it. Anyway, whatever. If you speak Creole, you'll know. All right, so this one I used up. This came from Influencer in their fall Vox box, which is like 5 different things I got. I used it up because it's that big. It smells like coconut. It does have a little bit of that plasticky, but I like it. It's also plant-based EDP from the brand Hydrating. It does not last at all, but it smells good. If you don't need something to really last, that can be okay. I wouldn't buy it, but it's cute. Dewy Eyed Illuminating Eye Serum. Oh my goodness. Not a month goes by that in one of my subscription boxes, I don't get an eye serum of some kind. I've got probably 4 that have not even been used yet. And I've got 2 more that I'm currently going through, one morning, one night. Right? Yes, I did say that correctly. And so I use this up. My opinion, it's an eye serum. You could take aloe vera and put it on your eye. You could take like a glycerin-based something, put it on your eye. I have mango butter that I haven't even been able to use fully because they're giving me so much of this stuff. So that's one of the things about me is I don't like, this isn't one of the questions though. I don't, skincare I think is a scam. I don't know, Miss Charlie, what's your opinion on that? Because you look fabulous. How is your, do you have like one of those 15 product processes for your skincare every morning and night? I know a lot of people go like all out. I just don't think it's necessary. I use oils and pretty much just oils, except when they send me stuff that I'm like, I'll try it. I am trying a couple of things now that I'm supposed to be reviewing. You will see that posted on my IG coming up. All right, this is not an empty, but do you know what this is? This is a stinky, okay? I love this. This is from AOA Studio. I have 2 more. I have a red and I have a peach, like, metallic-y sort of one. Aloe is fantastic. Yeah, you got to use aloe. And eye creams. You know, eye creams are, I mean, it's not bad for you. It's just that you don't need to spend that much money. It's not necessary. This is like my favorite color. I love this color. I love the finish. I love everything about this. It's $1, but I had this for like 6 months and now I don't even want to open it. It literally smells like stinky feet. Now, I think it was Tati that did a video a week or 2 ago where she opened up something and it smelled like stinky feet. And I wanted to send her a message, but I don't think I did, saying, hey, that happened to this thing. And I think they just, when it went bad, that's what happened. So hers probably went bad or there's some sort of chemical reaction. I did check the newer ones that I have and they have not gotten the stinky feet smell yet. Well, let me open this up and see. So this is a red one. I do really like it. No, this smells perfectly fine. I got this one after the other one, but this is had the stinky feet smell for a while. I was just hanging on to it for references, and now I'm like, it's got to go. Look at the color; it's so pretty. I really do like these a lot. If you want a really inexpensive gloss that's fairly well pigmented, I got to get a wipe to get rid of this so it doesn't end up on my clothes. These are great, but make sure, yeah, use them up or something before they turn into stinky feet, because it smells literally just like bad foot odor. I don't know. Have you ever smelled a lip product that smells like bad foot odor? Until this, I hadn't, and then I heard Tati say that, and I was like, ooh, that's interesting, because it literally smells like this. Yeah. Okay, exactly. She was doing what's that one from Dollar General? I don't remember, but yeah, you're exactly right. It was the line from Dollar General, and she opened up a lip product and she said, oh, it smells like feet. And I was like, I bet you it's been sitting on the shelf for extra time. And that's probably what happened with this one too. Stinky feet, but it's beautiful. So if you get it when it's not smelling like stinky feet, you got a good product. I mean, it's $1, whatever. I wonder what's in it that makes it smell like stinky feet, though, because that makes me go, maybe I don't want to put that in my mouth, near my mouth where I might actually consume it. I don't know. Speaking of stinky, Believe Beauty. Yes, thank you. It was Believe Beauty. I tried. This came from, I think this came from Ipsy Glam Bag or something like that too. One of the subscription boxes. Did anybody get this in a subscription box a couple months ago? Tell me if you got this. Tell me this does not smell like spring break the morning after. Tell me. Do it now. No, I mean, this is, it smells like strawberry flavored daiquiri something that has been regurgitated. You want me to put that on my lips right below my nose? Nah, we can't. No, this has got to go. It's going to go the way of the stinky feet. Stinky feet and regurgitated strawberry daiquiri. I'm serious. It's just strawberry cream anything. Like the idea of putting cream or like milk type scented something, dairy scented. Come on, people. Dairy is great to eat. Not so great to put that smell in your perfume or products. Come on. No. It doesn't work out. It's a good thought because I love the smell of ice cream. I love the smell of cream. It doesn't work out. It's great in theory, not so great in practice. I feel like my light just got brighter. Did my light just get brighter, or is that just me? Should we turn you down a little bit? All right. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my illuminating personality. Another one. This was actually from my very first glam bag, I think, that I got in March. The Hanalei Kukui Lip Balm, Tropical Citrus. The problem with this, I do think, are the oils, the essential oils that are in here. When I put this on, I like how it smells. I like how it feels. It's perfectly fine, but I put it on and it makes the insides here on the sensitive skin raw. So I think it's just too strong. I'm not really allergic to stuff, and I do use essential oils all over my face and put them on my lips and everything. I never have any problems. So I don't know what's in this or what the combination is in this, but it doesn't like me. I do have, so it says it's lemon peel oil. I do have lemon peel oil, rosemary, vitamin E, lime peel oil. I don't think I have lime peel oil in mine. Orange peel oil. There's a lot of different kinds of citrus oil, so maybe it's just so much of it. Sunflower seed oil. Most of these oils that are in this, I have in my concoction that I use, but concoction is a funny word too. But yeah, it's got to go. It makes me crusty and gross, and so gotta go. Another empty that's actually really, really good. Speaking of $1, have you guys used this? And if not, why not? Because it's amazing. I know they've only got like maybe 10 or 12 shades of this, but it is a BB cream. So this is the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream. Perfect. It is pretty much perfect too. In fact, it's so pretty much perfect that I'm going to talk about it in my favorite products. And I got a new one. You see it's sealed. I haven't broken it out yet, but this is really good stuff. It's one of my favorite finishes. It goes on so well. I have aging oily skin, and it works beautifully for me. I've also heard people that have dry skin, and it works beautifully for them. It doesn't cling to any of the, stuff that we get as we get older. Even though I am on the oily side, I do get that, that stuff. Not so much in the summertime, but I've used this in the middle of winter last year, and it's fantastic. So this is empty completely. I squeezed it all out with all my might. I didn't cut it. It's $1. I don't need to cut it. It's okay. It's $1. There's like a drop or not half a use in there. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Speaking of skincare that's overrated, why does everybody think that Glow Recipe is so great? Other than everybody else thinks Glow Recipe is great, and so if you say it's not great, you're not cool. I will be one of the not cool people. I don't have anything against this. All right, this came in Ipsy. Was this the Chloe Ipsy X? When did this come? I don't know. Used it up. Bye-bye. All empty. It's a cute jar. I actually might hang on to this jar for some of my DIYs. Just clean it out, and because it's cute. It's cute. And I'll just use some white out, and then I'll put like Priscilla's Magic Potion or something on that. That'll be fun. Oh, by the way, that's my name. My name is Priscilla. That's not going to be on the quiz either. The quiz. Oh, that could be on the quiz. Okay. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. So if you wondered what just happened there, I was having a conversation with myself. It's okay. You were a witness. Yeah. My name is Priscilla, and I like to talk about stuff. Like, for example, my favorite products and Empties and Ipsy, and how they send me things that are overrated. Do you guys like Glow Recipe? Everybody's so into Glow Recipe. I know it's popular. I think it's because everybody else has made it popular. I think that's it. I don't get why it's so wonderful. I've got a couple products from them. I'm like, they're products. I could literally get the same benefit to my face as basically anything I'd buy from Walmart or the dollar store. Okay, maybe not the dollar store. That's questionable. But I mean, AOA Studio. I mean, yeah, it smells like banana. And that's the thing. See, here's the thing. If you want to get this because it's cute and it smells like banana, then you get this because it's cute and smells like banana. But don't fool yourself into thinking that this is actually going to do anything more than, where's a cheap skin product? They're all overpriced. But don't think that this is going to do anything more than anything else. It's got a ton of additives in it. It does. It's got, preservatives and things, chemicals like that aren't necessarily good for your skin. They're not necessarily going to hurt. I mean, you'd have to have a pretty good amount of it to do that. But it's overhyped. It smells good. It smells like banana. It does. Well, now it doesn't because it's been sitting here for a minute. Now it smells. It smells actually a little bit like my oil mix, with the essential oils. Yeah, Glow's Recipe. Called it Glow's Recipe. Glow Recipe. It's overrated. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. I don't pick any skincare because I wish they would stop offering skincare. But I'm really annoyed because if I'm looking at like the Boxy Spoilers, those accounts on IG, and I find that they're pretty accurate. I chose the face palette for my Boxy base. That's the only thing I've got right now from Boxy. And I keep it because I get the sales then. But I'm like, do I really want it? I really want that Esputé palette. I think that's so cute, even though it's more neutral, but it's so pretty for fall. I think it's super cute. I've liked Esputé. But if I don't get that, I might buy it. I think it's going to be in the sale for $9. So then that's kind of worth it. But then I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice moisturizer, but I'm telling you, you can DIY the same thing for a lot cheaper. You can. You can. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to spend the money, spend the money. It's your money. You do what you want. It's okay. I'm not judging you for it. I still love you. It's okay. But I'm just saying, if you want to save money, go and buy some raw mango butter. Add some glycerin to that. You can get plant-based. Yeah, the Ace Beauté palette is really cute. I don't think I'm going to get it, though, because when I see the reviews, they're like, they want to give you, what is up with it? Like 2 of the products, one is lashes that go with the other product, which is the liner to hold the lashes on. That's not 2 products, people. That's 1 product. Like, you need one for the other one to work. It's 1 product. Don't tell me that's 2 products. Ooh, I'm so annoyed at them. Anyway, I haven't gotten it yet, but when I get it, you can be really sure that I will be talking crap about Boxy here live for all of you to enjoy and participate in, hopefully. So we'll have like a talking crap about Boxy session. So Bulletproof Panning is here. Hi. Yeah, it's like there's that one. I mean, I'm annoyed at them because they just don't get it right, like ever. They just don't get it right. I don't know. Here are the okay, that's everything I've got for empties / stuff that's just got to get out of my life. Okay, get out of my life, especially stinky feet and spring break morning after. Those need to go, and the one that breaks out my lips. That one needs to go. This one's fabulous, absolutely worth the $1 and then some. Have you guys tried AOA Studio? I feel like they were really trendy for a while, and people are like, whatever. You got both. Wait, you got both what? You got the face palette and the Ace Beauté? Because that would give me hope. Miss Charlie, did you do that? Did you do that? I hope so. I hope that's what you're saying, because I chose the face palette because it was basically the only face palette. Where do they sell it? Color is Life. Do you have BoxyCharm? Because they're going to put it in their new, whatever the store is called now, Drop something or other. I don't know. They have the new store, and that's going to be Monday, tomorrow, at, I think it's Eastern time, 12 o'clock Eastern time that it goes live. And I think that Ace Beauté palette is $9 if you are on Boxy. So be there tomorrow, 12 o'clock Eastern time. I hope that's the right time. You might want to double check on that, but I believe that's the right time. You can check some of the different Boxy sneak peek accounts, and they should give you details on that. So yeah, because that is the palette that I would really like. But if I get it in my box, then I'm like, do I really want? I mean, I could probably use it. Oh, where do they sell AOA? Shop Missé. If you Google Shop Missé or shopmissé.com, I think is actually the account. shopmissa.com. It's $1. It's highly recommended. I got 2 colors. So basically this is the medium. And when I was in the Caribbean, this was really good. And then it got a little bit dark for me when I was, back in the tundra here and in Minnesota. And this is the light. So, but I also got another medium. So I can mix the medium and the light and just make it whatever I want there. Oh, okay. You're saying you got the banana moisturizer and the watermelon mask from Boxy. Okay, I was crossing with the other conversation. Okay, well, I got really excited there for a second, but okay. Boxy store, yes. Shop Missé for AOA, exactly. Miss Shop Missé. This is really good. Just again, make sure it doesn't smell like stinky feet, but it looks fabulous. Oh, you know what? Just for you, I'll swatch it. It's going to swatch just fine. The color is great. It's got a nice little sheen to it. It stays there. I'm not going to smell this. We're going to take that off because I already know what it smells like. Yeah, you have to go to their site unless you're in Texas. I think that there might be other places where they have stores. I know Texas has a store that you can go in and find it. I wish they would put one in the Mall of America here. That's our big, the big mall here in Minnesota. I'm like 15 minutes away from it or less. 10 minutes away from it probably. And so, but I almost never go because it's like you have to walk so far to find what you need. I mean, it's cool because you can get so much stuff, but also the prices, they don't have a lot of the, I like the outlet mall that's 5 minutes from there or 10 minutes from there because you get a lot of good stuff. Anyway, so the two palettes that I used on my face, including this look that I've got right now, I'll show you. This is a pretty neutral pinky look with wings that are distant cousins, but that's okay. Tinkerbell. Color is pretty. Oh yeah, the color of the lippy, yes. I have two Ace Brute palettes from Boxy. I do enjoy the ones I've got. I haven't really gotten into them though. So I have so many palettes that I haven't gotten into. That's why I'm trying to make sure I am acquiring less palettes that I'm using. This palette is so pretty. Now I actually did combine because I got the eye set when I got this. So I got the three, I can't hold them all in this one hand. Super Shocks that went with it, which I have on my eye. I have the two, this one and also the lighter pink on my eye right now, along with this one. And then I used both the pink mattes and I put a little bit of the gold on the inside because why not? I didn't use any of the greens today, but I did use them in the last 2 days and I will get that look up at some point. But I also have my other palette to post. But yeah, these are great. If you don't want to get the whole palette, get one of the Super Shocks or something because they're really good. I really like that palette. It's probably my favorite. It's got to be my favorite ColourPop palette so far. But I don't have very many, and they're not, the ones I have are not that great. I went for the sale because I was like, oh, I'm going to see how they are. I'll just get some stuff on sale. And I was like, yeah, there's a reason they're on sale. They're just not that great. I used this one before. Speaking of fall palettes, now this is not set up to be a fall palette, but I didn't get any of the lippies or blushes from that. I just got the whole eye set from the Tinkerbell palette, Miss Charlie. So LA Girl Hot Heat. I have all of these 16 pan palettes. I have told people that because they're fantastic and amazing and wonderful and great. This is what it looks like. Now, this is supposed to be a summer color story, but tell me that's not perfect for fall. I mean, it definitely can be summery, but it definitely can be fall too, especially if you are a cool tone baby or you want to be a cool tone baby. I'm not a cool tone baby, but I want to be a cool tone baby. And I love the purple and the teal. I mean, that's just, that's why I got the new Beauty Bay purple and teal palette because it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, isn't that? Oh, why don't people talk about these? I don't understand. They're so good. I don't understand why people don't talk more about LA. Well, I do understand. They don't push it. They need to be getting these out to all the influencers. I know they do send things out on Influencer periodically, like the VIP and main stage. Oh, I think that's maybe the same thing. Anyway, that whole series, which I think was their well, it wasn't their most recent. It was the one before the most recent. This is the most recent. I'll show you in a second. Those they kind of pushed a little bit, and I think maybe they learned their lesson because people are realizing these are really stinking good to the point that I went and hunted them all down so that I would have all of them. And I've been telling them, I'm like, please come up with like a holiday collection. Wouldn't it be fabulous if they came up with 2 16 pans, one for Thanksgiving and one for Christmas? So one like all the Thanksgiving colors and one like all the Christmas colors. I would be dying. I'm so happy. The reason that these palettes, I love them, but they're not as essential for me. There's 2 reasons. One is they always have a lot of neutrals, and that's okay, and that's actually good. This doesn't have that many, actually. Like, this is a really nice pink, and then this is a gold, and this is a really gorgeous, like a gray taupe, silvery. Oh, man, that is so pretty. You guys, if you have not tried, hi, everyone. J Sylvia 30. Look, oh, look at that lavender to that. That's like a duochrome. Like you see, like up here, it's like what's the word I'm looking for? Bronzy, and down here it's like lavender. Oh, do you see that shift? Oh, Oh, this is a $15 palette, guys. Okay, I'm gonna swatch some more because you just need to know what you're missing if you're not getting into this. I'm gonna swatch shimmers because that's what we all care about, right? Let's get into now. The purples in here are not that great, and since purple is my fave, I mean they're just a little thin. But we'll swatch these. I'll just show you. This is this teal. They have names, but I take off the plastic because it annoys me. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Look at that teal. You see that? Oh, blinding. Put your shades on, everyone. Gotta put your sunglasses on when I start swatching these things because there's the gold. Another one that's just, it's not, I mean, I don't love gold, but it's really nice gold. This purple is beautiful, but it's not, it doesn't perform as well as the other ones. But it is a really nice color. So, yeah, this, oh yeah, that one in the other side. Let me swatch that one real quick. So that's the silvery one. That's like this one, and those are so metallic. They do also break in transit sometimes. I've had oh, that one's like got a pink shift to it. A kind of a, well, it's got, yeah, micro glitter. You're right. It's got like pink and blue and, ooh, man, it's so pretty. These are so underrated. And I would say I love, 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 love Sydney Grace. These compete. I'd have to do like a side by side, but this reminds me of Sydney Grace formula very, very much. It's not good for the price. It's just good. That's the whole point, right? You know, people are like, it's good for the price. No, it's just good. It's good for any price. I would pay Sydney Grace prices for these, except that there's more neutrals than I would prefer, but fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so here's what I did is I went through my whole collection of stuff. If you're on YouTube, you can see it laid out here on my keyboard. Piano keyboard, not. Yeah. And I set out my full face because I don't have a lot of new stuff right now. Oh, I will tell you, spoiler. Okay, I'm waiting for some stuff. Yep, waiting for some stuff. Yep. What did I buy this week? Wilderness. And also the other one, the teal and purple one. So I got that one first, and then Wilderness came back, and I went, yay! And I ran for it, and I got it. I'm so excited. I am totally hyped on that because of FOMO. I admit it. But you know, FOMO got us all. So I'm okay with that. And it was $15. And then I was like, oh, I should add something so I don't have to pay shipping. And I was like, girl, just pay the $4. Just stop it with that. Because that's how I end up with so many palettes. And then palettes that I'm like, it's nice. It's really nice. It's just not, you know. So I have my wish list of ones that I really want. And then that's what I'm really trying to get. Just those instead of getting all the other ones. So Patricia Santos is here. Welcome to our party. We are talking about fabulousness. So you can come and be fabulous with us because we is all fabulous. All right. I did not put a primer here because I have not found a primer that okay, I had to put a primer, but as far as a great primer, I will show you the two that I think have the most promise for me. But here's my problem with primers. Primers have these great, glorious claims. We're going to make your skin look like glass. We're going to make it look like baby skin. We're going to erase all of the decades of abuse that your skin has undergone. And you will look like, you know, you just came out of your mother's womb and whatnot, right? Okay, it's not going to happen. I don't think there's any primers that can do that. Now, you might tell me that I'm wrong, and that's fine. Now, my skin looks really clear here because of the lights and everything, but I do actually have some pretty good pits because I used to have cystic acne before I figured out that oil is what your skin needs. Stop stripping the oils out of it, add oil to it, and that will actually clean your skin. Believe me, it will. I'm going to do a series on this. I really seriously am. I'm thinking of doing like a series, maybe a different day, maybe Monday or something like that. And just like I have a series where I talk about this stuff, or maybe Saturday. Maybe I'll do a Saturday thing. It'd have to be earlier in the day on Saturday. I might be able to do that. Or maybe late on Saturday. That could be too. For those of us that don't have lives, Diva Girl RN. Diva Girl RN is here with us. Anyway, these are the two. Oh, welcome, by the way. anyway, she's here. Wow. No, these are the two that showed up when I was first thinking of, like, kind of came to mind, showed up. Came to mind. So it's the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This is the one, again, Tati recommends this. I think she has some great stuff, but sometimes she recommends stuff that I'm just like, I don't get it. Like this powder. Everybody loves this powder. I don't get it. It's like powder. It's not the best powder. I think back in the day it might have been. Yeah, face primers, I think they do hold the product on your face. And I think that's what I need to expect from it, is holding it on, making me a little bit matte, but I can't blur anything. They don't blur anything. These do blur when you first put them on. But then as soon as you start putting product on it, what happens is as you're putting product and you're stippling or dabbing or sponging it on, it actually mixes with it and pulls it out of. So people say press it into the pore. That doesn't work. Like, have you ever tried to take a gel and press it into something and pull up your finger? It's going to come with your finger. Come on, it doesn't work. Oh, eye primers are fantastic. But the one I think that might actually help me, well, the ones, let me show you. These ones, I think if I go back and try these again, these might actually do the trick. Not to smooth, but to hold the product on, particularly in the summer time when I am more hot and sweaty and disgusting and gross. But yeah, I think that's what it is. And I think it depends. So, okay, so Miss Charlie, tell us, what do you look for in a primer? I don't think they actually blur. These appear to blur when you put them on. But then when you put the base on, the base looks exactly the same way it does with any other primer. So I don't think they actually blur. I think they go on and they mattify a little bit, which kind of tends to blur. I don't know. Yeah, so the Marshmallow Primer, the NYX. And okay, so this, let me tell you, these are actually probably the four that I would say I need to compete against each other. So the Marshmallow Primer gets so much hype. Soothing. Okay, so you must have sensitive skin, or maybe I don't. So I don't really care. But for this, it's more like it's a little tacky, and I feel like it will kind of hold it on. Maybe some mattifying. Is this supposed to mattify? I don't know. Anyway, this is the small one. Clearly, this is the teeny tiny one. Walmart beauty box. I'm telling you, you get to try so much cool stuff from there. It's like $7. So much better than Ipsy and Boxy. Go sign up. I wish I had a link, but I don't. So I'm not going to get anything from them. But feel free to tell them, hey, Priscilla sent you. They'll be like, who's that? I don't know who that is. 40 Plus, don't you know her? No, I don't. Hard Candy Hydrating Primer. This is like the jelly primer from Milk Makeup. It's kind of like that. Touch and Soul I have not tried yet. I need to try them. So anyway, I think I'm going to try these a little bit more. Yeah, okay. See, that's the thing. Matting and longevity. I think if I go for matting and longevity, then I'll be happy with a primer. But I've been looking for something that blurs because I'm like, I would like something to hide these caverns that came when I had cystic acne. Yes, you need to try the Walmart box. Get on that. I've put a couple pictures on my feed. They sent out a special one for Halloween, which I included in my last, not my last, I think like last Sunday when I did my live. I think that's when it is. Lorac Professional or Professional and Black Radiance. Okay, I have to try some of those and see which ones work for me. Anyway, this one I do think it's decent and it adds a nice cushion and whatnot. Marc Jacobs, I do like it. For the price, it's a lot. But again, these are the things that I think I got this from it. No, I did. I got this from Boxy because I have coupons with Boxy. So it's already discounted to like $12, and then I had coupons. So Lorac has a great mattifying primer. The Black Radiance one is shine free too. Okay, I'm gonna have to try those. I need to try some Black Radiance stuff. I've seen their stuff, but I just haven't seen a lot about them. I've seen some, but I'm like, I need to see what will actually work for me. I haven't heard anything that's got tons of hype, but sometimes that's when you find the best products, like the LA Girl palettes, for example. So yeah, you guys definitely let me know what I should try now that I'm not thinking about blurring, because I found that the blurring doesn't come from the primer. I'll tell you what it comes from. You ready? Base. I have here with me 4 base products. All about that base, no trouble. It's all about that. Am I going to get demonetized? Well, I'd have to be monetized to get demonetized. So I have seen them at some Walmarts. They're not, unfortunately, at ours. That's closest. But the one that we might go to later, I think they are there. The thing is, they kind of hide them, which kind of ticks me off. They're like in the corner if you find them. Where else did I see it? I saw Black Radiance at a place I wasn't. Oh, I think I saw it at Walgreens, and I have a coupon. I might have to check that out. Okay. Primers. Okay, sorry, primers. Bases. I already told you about this one. It's fantastic. You need to get this if you haven't. This is the light one. I used up the medium. I have another medium so that I can just mix them because they're $1 each, and they're great. Yeah, I know Walmart's, it's unfortunate because some Walmarts have everything and some don't. You kind of have to find the right one to get what you need. But you can order online. Most of the stuff that Walmart has, you can order online. If they are available at a Walmart, Walmart will have them available for order online. But that kind of doesn't work for some makeup stuff because you have to like look at it and say, oh, is that going to match? Sometimes it still doesn't work. This is CoverGirl Instant to Wrinkle Blurring Pressed Powder. What's the Classic Ivory? Yeah. I like this as just like in the middle of summer when I don't want to do anything. I'm got some color. I'm not worrying about anything. Or maybe I've got a little bit too much color. That hasn't happened to me for a really long time. But yeah, then I just like dip it into this, put it all over it. It gives just a little bit of coverage. This is really the only powder found, like coverage powder that I have. I had some others that, kind of had some, but I didn't really like because they look too powdery. If you guys have recommendations as well, I do really enjoy powders. This is in my project pan. I have to remember what I got these out of. Toss that up there because that's where it goes. I'll organize this later. These brushes are sitting here weirdly because my brush thing is full of ones that need to be washed, and so I moved those out so I could put the dirty ones in there so I could wash. It's time to wash brushes, kids. Anna loves to pan. Yay! We love to pan too, Anna. We also like to talk about makeup and affordable and stuff that works. Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. Yes, that's what it is. I use light medium. This is good. I was surprised. It doesn't give much coverage, but it looks really beautiful. Blends out nicely. Great in the summer. I think, great in the winter too, because it has the hyaluronic acid. It's got a good base to it. I think it's really good. Sophia's here. Hi. How are you? How are my cats? They were only my cats for like 3 days. Well, my husband had a fit that I had 4 cats in the house. Okay, so good stuff. Oh, sorry, this is my project pan too. I gotta make sure I put them back in the right place as I go through them. That's a good tinted hydrator, but the winner, it's what I've got on my face right now. So if you said that my skin is glowing, besides the fact that I'm oily, so it might be, I'm just going to keep you in suspense for another couple seconds. You posted some of my project pan from... I posted some of my project pan from September. Okay. I have my project pan, but I wrote, I alternate it with my, so this is my monthly basket, but most of what normally is in here is over here because I'm going to tell you about it, which is why this is mostly empty, which is why those brushes ended up in there so that I could take this, which I stole from hubby, for my dirty brushes so I can wash those. Basically, I just need another mug or something to put my dirty brushes in. So I have one for my clean ones and one for my dirty ones. Because I had all my dirty ones like on my desk. I was like, this is ridiculous. They're all over the place. They were falling on the floor and everything. Anyway, so this is my project pan and this is my monthly basket that I swap out every month so that I can keep using new products as well. And that works really well because then I just kind of alternate between the project pan and the monthly and then I can, yeah. But have you guys tried number 7? So far, I have not yet tried a product from number 7 that was not fabulous. And I have tried full face. I have bought a full face from them. I haven't bought everything, but I have bought a full face from them. And this is the airbrush away, and they're not kidding. You will absolutely look airbrushed. I was literally, my jaw went, I think these are like, they're a little bit higher priced than other drugstore brands because this is a UK drugstore brand. So, there's the import and everything like that. But you can get these at some Walmarts, at some Targets, and at some Walgreens. Otherwise, I ordered a lot of this stuff on their site. So most of my number 7 stuff I bought from their site, and you can get like discounts from them. I think there was a buy 2 get 1 free or buy 1 get 1 free or something like that. Anyway, it was a pretty good sale that I got in on it. This is a tinted skin perfector, so it's not a foundation. It's not. I don't like heavy stuff. I don't mind. My skin is good. I don't have a lot of big problems, and so I just want something to blur. It's not the color; it's the pores and stuff like that. The scarring from the acne, the cystic acne. This comes out like moussey. I'll show you a little bit. I don't want to waste this because I love this so much. But it comes out kind of thick, and you can see it comes out matte. There's no shine to that at all, right? And I wish I could kind of show you exactly how it goes on. That's a horrible example of how it goes on. It goes on like it dries to powder. It is so weird. It's like mousse, but I mean, it just blurs everything. It's what witchery is in this thing? I'm telling you, they're so good. Liquid liners from number 7, I have not tried. Are they good? Because if they're good, maybe I'll get some. I want to go get some more stuff from them because I love them so much. I was shocked at this haul. I did this haul a few months ago. I still use this stuff. It's so good. I have a primer from them, which is okay. Again, it didn't blow me away because I'm wanting something to blur the snot out of me. Not literally the snot out of me because that would be awkward. But I realized I don't need the primers to blur. I just need the primers to hang on to stuff. This blurs, like magically blurs. It's so good. So good. Oh, this is actually in my monthly basket here. So I'll put it back over there. All right. So then let's do concealers. You want to guess? And it's the wrong color because I'm special, apparently. I mean that in the best way possible. This is Lift and Luminate Serum Concealer from number 7 in light medium because I forgot that I'm a white girl, apparently. Mostly white girl. And I should have just had light. This is actually, it feels like it's very cool toned, at least neutral, and I almost feel like it's olive undertone. I'm not sure, but the finish is beautiful on this. I mean, it just is so skin-like. So I want to get this in the lighter. Now, basically, I just use it to cover up, like, just to even things out if I've got a little bit of pigmentation that I want to, like, you know, a little bit of darkness right in here and stuff like that. I would use something lighter normally, but I'll just use it to neutralize. It's really good. If it was lighter, it would be perfection. I assume, because I assume the same formula, just a lighter shade. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's go with our powders. This is gonna get so old. Maybe it'll get old. This was actually the first one. This is what sold me. Number 7. We're on it. We got a pattern going here, guys. This is the first number 7 product I got because everybody's like, it's just like Charlotte Tilbury's powder. And I was like, I don't know anything about Charlotte Tilbury because I'm not that bougie. / not that I don't have that much expendable income. Besides, I need to buy more palettes. I don't want to spend it all on powder. Who cares about powder? You know, it's not that exciting. I put this on my face and I was like, pores, what pores? I don't got no pores. You can't find my pores, right? Find the lie. It's not, no, it's not. This is good stuff. This is really good. Yeah, so this sold me on number 7 and I went, I need to buy everything they've got. It is so good. I have not tried their loose powder yet, but this stuff, the Coty Airspun, garbage. Okay, it's not garbage. I'll use it up. But first of all, it's enormous. Like, how am I supposed to use that up in my lifetime? Second, well, and then it's like all flies out. So actually, that's how you're going to use it out. Every time you open it up, it just like poof, flies all over, gets all over your shirt, gets all over your desk, gets all on the dog, everything. Everything is powdered when you get the Coty, but it looks like powder. This looks like just a perfect airbrush. They're the same thing. Like, they know what they're doing. They made these for aging beauties like us. Okay, we're all aging. Everybody's aging. I don't care how old you are, you're still aging, right? You're not getting younger. But people that have real skin and want it to look like maybe less real, maybe a little more perfect. Guys, if you have not tried this, get your butts over there. Yeah, it's all over the dog. I know the dog's like, no, not really. But I mean, seriously, like, go get you some number 7. You will kiss me. Now, you don't know my address because I hid it when I showed you that Ipsy thing. But if you had my address, you would drive over to my house, you would kiss me, and then you would take me out for lunch because that's what I deserve for telling you 2 things. Go try number 7 and get that Walmart beauty box. Those 2 things. I should be your best friend. I should be on your Christmas list for telling you those 2 things, okay? I'm just saying, I'm waiting for Santa Claus to bring extra stuff that you, hey Santa, go give Priscilla this because I deserve it. Eye primers. I do not have a number 7 eye primer. If I did, it'd probably be in this list because so far, everything I got from number 7 tends to be at the top. Juvia's Place. I really like this. I have the ABH. It is not anywhere as good as this. Yeah, I said it. ABH tends to emphasize crepiness. On me, it does. Maybe you're not as crepey as I am, but I got like some little crepiness going on here, some folds and whatnot. And it's just like, I will just dry you all out and make you look all funky. No, this, you got to shake it. If you don't shake it, you're going to be like, what in the world? It just spit all over me. Yeah, shake it. Okay. Do your research. You have to shake this thing. If it hasn't been used in a little bit, you got to shake it because it's going to be separated and gross and weird. But once you use it, you use the teeniest little bit. Like, let me show you. Woo, that was enough to do 4 eyes. Seriously, that's enough to do 4 eyes. You don't need any at all. I'm telling you. Let me show you how this works. I just tap my fingers together. Seriously, each finger has enough to do 2 eyes. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand here. It will lighten your skin if you get this lighter one. And I like that. This is, by the way, the one in shade 1. So it's the lightest one. And then they have 2 more shades. There you go. So that's how light it's going to make your eyelid. But it does not emphasize crepiness. It's a little bit more hydrating than the other ones. And I just find it to be just a really nice canvas to start with. It holds it all in place and it helps to kind of emphasize, reinforce the colors because it is a little bit lighter. So I really like this for that. It's not, you know, if you're super, super pale, that might be skin tone, but for most of us, this is going to be light. You saw it on my hand. That was, you know, my hand is a little darker than my eyelids, but not a whole lot because I have not been in the sun a whole lot. Yeah. I approve. Next primer, another one that is not skin tone. This one's white. We're back to LA Girl. LA Girl has some really good products, guys. Not all their stuff is great, but they have some really good products. This is one I used a month or two ago. This is a stick form, and this is the Pro Primer HD High Definition Eyeshadow Primer. It is a little waxy base. Let me make sure my hand is dry. And it goes on like that. So it's pretty white. And then you just tap it out like you do all the other ones. And it really sets well. And the same sort of thing. It just really gives a nice base. I love this under lighter, brighter colors and pastels. Pastels are hard for me. I mentioned last week, I have hard skin tone for pastels because it's not light enough for the pastels to look like that pretty watercolor wash. And it's not dark enough for the pastels to really pop, like look really, you know, significant. I don't know. That was the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Impactful. That's the word. But this does help a little bit with pastels for them. Pastels just kind of look like, oh, they're like a discoloration on my skin. I love the look of pastels. They just don't love me. They're haters. That's what they are. Pastels are haters. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my other powder because I got so excited about number 7. This is my the other powder. Okay, after I talked about ABH not having a great eye primer, this ABH translucent powder that I got from the, did this come from Halsey? Or did it come from, oh wait, no. Came from the takeover box. That's right. This came from the ABH takeover box from Boxy. I was thinking Ipsy. It's not. I get so confused about them. And now they own by the same people, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, this came from the Ipsy Boxy. No, actually, it came from Boxy. From their ABH takeover, where we got the big palette. So that was a good box. And then Boxy just kind of went downhill from there. This is good. This is good. It's not as good as number 7 on blurring, but it really does blur well and make a nice finish and help everything stay. For the loose powder, it's my favorite. Okay. What are we down to? What are we down to? What are we doing now? Let's do bronzer. I got 2 bronzers here. This one is controversial, but I like it. Now, I might need a little bit darker tone. This one is tan lines, I believe. I also don't like that there's no sticker. So this is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Yeah, cream shadows are a good way to make colors pop. And speaking of cream shadows, AOA Studio. This is actually how I used some of my pastel colors. I'll have to see if it's dried out. I did get this stuff here, the Mehron Makeup Mixing Liquid here, which is like there's the other stuff that's more expensive, but that came from Amazon. This one, I don't think it's dry. Let me see. So I got this. This is AOA Studios Neon Buttercream Shadow and Liner thing. It's too thick to use for a liner. You'd have to thin it out. But this is in Disco, and it is a matte yellow. Okay, it's getting a little bit dry here. Oh, and actually, it's pulling away from the edge too. So well, let me see if I can tap this in or rub it in or something. Yeah, so you can see that definitely leaves a nice base. So I would put my pastels over this, and it would help to intensify and also hold them in. This does, I'm gonna actually put some drops of that in here because it's drying up. There's no seal on these little things because, you know, it's $1. But it would still be nice if I could use it more than once or for, you know, like more than 1 week. But yeah, I do like to use stuff like this. I want to try the P. Louise. And there's a palette that they have that's, guess what color? Guess what color? Purple. That I want. And so I'm like, maybe I'll grab 1 or 2 of their colored bases too, because I think that would be a really good one to use. The Duraline, yeah, Duraline is the one that a lot of people have. So you have both of them. So which one is better? Because I've only got this one. This is off topic, but does anyone know how much you have to buy from Miss A to get free shipping? I want to buy some of the things you mentioned. I think $35. I think. I'm not sure. If you need more stuff, get their brushes. Get this set, the pink one that comes in a little pink cup. Where's my cup is holding my my other stuff, and I don't want to pull it all out. These are good brushes, and they are 10 of them. You get all like nice shapes, nice small brushes. This is kind of a domed brush. Fantastic. These are also really good brushes. These are individual. This one's I've had for a minute. This is their bigger pencil brush, and I've got their smaller pencil brush. I know they're dirty. That's why they're in my wash them. I just recently got this one. Again, $1. Yeah, get those. Those are awesome. What else should you get from Miss A? You can get the Stinky Feet lip stuff and hope it doesn't smell like stinky feet. Because if it doesn't, it's awesome. These little shadows are cool. They look really great, but you would probably need to get something like this if you want to keep them for the long run, because they do dry out because there's no seal on them. Miss Charlie, what else should she get from AOA Studio? I'm going to show you the Putty Bronzer just so you can see. That's the bronzer on my skin tone. So it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it is really nice for just a little bit of contour and stuff. So I do like this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in tan lines. I would be curious about getting a slightly darker one, especially for summer. But, you know, whatever. I do like it for kind of just underneath and reinforcing. Duraline is best for actual cream products. The others are best for pigments. Okay, good to know. I have some pigments I need to try those on. What else do we need from Shop Miss A? I know I've got a whole list. I should do a video that's like my favorite. Oh, girl. I'm going to show you the clean ones because the other one's dirty. Oops, I had a collapse. These are in my giveaway thing, by the way. Oh, giveaway. I've got 4 more things you gotta tell me in my DMs. Oh, you haven't purchased from Shop Miss. Who was talking about Shop Miss? Somebody was. Get this. Microfiber Blender. This is the Wonder Blender. It's $1.55, okay? For one of them. Mine looks like this because I admit I have not washed it in a minute. But you can use this thing dry, okay? I have used this thing dry. I am now almost regularly using it dry because I forget to dampen it before I sit down, and then I'm just too lazy to get up and do it. Quite honestly, $1.55. I have been using this for longer than I should admit. Somebody said that hers fell apart, like it started coming apart. It's got to be her cleanser, because I've been using Castile soap to wash this. When I do wash it, clearly it needs to be washed, and it has had no problem. So these are fabulous. This will be in my giveaway. Also, get this brush cleaner. It's $1. This is that color switch. Get that. You will use it every single day. If you don't have a color switch already, you must have that because it will revolutionize your life. Those are the things that really jump out to me that I need. And of course the foundation. Those are fantastic. Other things, but just check them out. There's so much stuff there. So you use your, yeah, you know what? That's what I like to do is wash it. But then when I'm sitting down for makeup, I'm not like, hey, let me wash my blender. Whatever. It's my face. Let me get my own bacteria and growtiness on my own face. You know what? Let me share my own germs with myself. I can't share them with anybody else. We share them with myself. I'm weird, I know. Okay, my other bronzer. Guess who it's from? Anybody want to guess? Hey, let's go with the second thing. What's my favorite color? Okay, so here's the questions you got to answer in my DMs. You got to send me a DM, and then you got to subscribe. So you're going to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is 40 plus. Same thing as it is here. You're gonna follow me here on IG because you all follow me here on IG because you love me anyhow. I mean, and then there, of course, there's the people watching me on YouTube too. So if you're on YouTube, go over and watch me on IG. IG is just more exciting. Yeah, you know, if you do this, you almost never have to wash your brushes. I like to wash them though. I know that wears them out, but I like to wash them. Actually, this wears them out too. But I use cheap brushes, so I don't really care. But I actually haven't had any really wear out. The worst are the e.l.f. brushes that I've had for like 5 years. You see that one's kind of coming apart and stuff, but I still use them. They're like, this part is completely intact. It's just this part that's kind of sad. These are really good for just picking up shimmers and laying them down. They're really nice. Antibacterial bar soap to wash your sponges. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people don't even really worry about washing them, so I don't feel so bad then. Thanks, guys. Thanks for making me feel like I'm not as disgusting. Maybe for my sponge I am, but not for my brushes as much. Yeah, what's my favorite color? So you're going to tell me, you're going to send me a DM and you're going to answer 5 questions. The first one is how old I am. The second one, don't answer them here. Send me a DM because if you give it away, you are disqualified forever. No, just kidding. And then I'm going to actually send you a message and show you some of the things I have, and we're going to choose together. And I might send you a couple surprises too. We'll see. You're basically lazy and just want makeup to be fun, and it's on your yeah, exactly. It's your own face. If I want to be gross and share my germs with me, we need germs. Hey, FYI, all of this, like, I don't know what I can say. The masking and the social distancing. Man, why don't I pick shorter words to spell? And the VACC nation and all of those things. Nature does a whole lot better job at keeping us from getting sick. If you need that stuff because you're sick, I understand. But most of us do not. Most of us need things like vitamin D and exercise and sunshine and fresh air and all those things. Ugh. Did we get there? Yeah, germs are good for you, by the way. And even getting sick. I'm a really good speller. VICC Nation. I know, it's the VICC Nation. The Vic Nation. I'm a goof. All right. So the next thing, speaking of spelling, what is my occupation? Ooh, that's going to be hard. We are all walking germ bags, and we're supposed to be. Germs are not bad. We're like, germs make us stronger, and they're like, they balance. It's part of balance, right? It's like bugs out in nature. You need bugs in order for, everything works together. It's all part of the ecosystem. And you start putting like foreign products or things, or introducing foreign components to that, and it messes everything up. That's why VICC nations, I'm not against them. I just think you shouldn't VICC Nate for everything. Here's my other bronzer that I like. Number 7. This is so pretty. It doesn't look like much. I mean, that's it right on this finger here. It doesn't look like much, does it? But in the winter time, this is so gorgeous. It's not super, super warm at all. I had to put a little bit more on so you could see. Exactly, germs. We need to get sick. I mean, okay, I don't mean sick, but we need to let our bodies fight things that they can fight. And the vast majority of us will be perfectly fine. I had it when I was in the DR. I had it. And my husband's like, I'm so scared of it. I'm like, you are so strong. Like, your immune system is so strong. You're going to be fine. Oh, that's the next one. Okay. How old am I? What's my favorite color? What is my occupation? There could be a couple answers for that, but it's not YouTuber, by the way. I do not get paid anything for this. And then not the last one, the fourth one is, where is my husband from? So you got to answer these in my DMs to join my my giveaway. I have a bunch of stuff back here, by the way, for my giveaway. And I think on Wednesday I might talk about it and see. I might have a palette in here from the ones that I've ordered. We'll see. It's possible I could have one in from Beauty Bay. Ooh, which probably wouldn't be the Wilderness, but it would be the blue and purple one that I always forget, something Odyssey or whatever. It looks like Charlotte Tilbury. Everybody says that. No, actually, they say that about the powder. But this, I don't know anything about Charlotte Tilbury, but this is pretty. And let me tell you, the same formula they use for this, they use for their other powder products, which means this blurs. Yes, you heard me right. When you put this on your face, it actually will act as a filter for your face. And it will make you fabulously sun-kissed. Oh, what else do you want in this world? So let's talk about blushes. And guess what my favorite blush is? Okay, I've got 3 here. 2 are from the same company. But the first one is from number 7. Do you know why this is my favorite blush? Because it does the same thing as all the other ones. The color is okay. I want to get some other colors. But this is, let me build this up a little bit too because I got a little bit crusty, not crusty. That's the color. It's pretty. It's a nice, pretty pink. It is pigmented, but it's not, it's very easy to blend out. I used it today, but it's pretty much all gone. But it's really beautiful, and it blurs like the other ones. And you can't not love blurring stuff that blends really nicely and looks very nice on the skin. And pinks look good on everybody. A little bit of a hack. If you are in the second part of your life, or past that, pinks are fabulous for almost everybody because they give us all a glow. Pinks and peaches, and it depends, but it's like some can, more cooler tone pinks, warmer tone pinks, whatever. But my goodness, that is some good stuff right there. I just showed you guys what this one is. I got 2 more here that are in my faves. These are Nabla. And I just got these from the 21 Days of Ulta. Oh, these are pretty. They look so sparkly. They're not nearly that sparkly. They really mellow out. So this one is adults only, and this one is independents. So I got this because I thought it would be so pretty for the winter time. It's one of the darker ones, but I didn't care. This one is just kind of an everyday gorgeous, but they look so gorgeous. I mean, if this was the same formula as this, ooh, it doesn't matter because these are just fantastic. They don't emphasize texture. I think they're fantastic over everything, especially if you put them over the number 7. They're great. Highly recommend. Don't pay full price. Get them on sale. I mean, I got it on sale. You can do what you want because I'm not your mama. Highlighters. We are almost done. Well, kind of. Thanks, guys, for joining me. You guys are awesome. I got one more question you got to answer. I'm not going to give you the rundown. So if you've made it to this part of the video, you're going to want to hang on because I'm just going to tell you the last one at the end. I hope I remember. I remember what all 5 of them. I'm going to have to watch the video and be like, what did I tell them to write my DMs? Because I didn't write this down. This is off the top of my head. Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is nice. Oh, also, if you like highlighters, Shop Miss A has some nice highlighters, baked highlighters that are really quite nice. But this is so, look at that. Oh, that's just a pretty glowy highlighter, right? Now, let me show you. Oh, shoot. Come on, Priscilla. Why you gotta make this mess like this? Why you gotta do that? Yes, I do talk like this to myself when no one's around to hear me. Where's my hand? Oh, it's not even in this one. I'm over here digging through my brushes for nothing. Yeah, this glow is really pretty. I'm going to show you because I'm panning. Oh, stop it. Just throw my brushes on the floor. I can't deal with them anymore. It's in my project pan, which is right here. This is a Shop Miss A blush. I'm not blush. Highlighter. This is in Blissful. That is their Halo highlighter. They also have another newer one. I think this is a little bit more chalky, but this, let me put this right next to the other one so you can see the difference. All right. This is the Shot Massé and this is the Essence. If you like a blinding highlighter, Shot Massé ain't kidding. And it's $1. But this one is such a beautiful, you know, I hate when people use lit from within, but it is. That's what it is. I mean, it's just, look at that. It's really pretty. I like both of these, but I'm not into this highlighter as much. I use it pretty light-handed. But if I had my choice right now, it would probably be this one, the Essence one. It's just so beautiful. But you see the difference there, right? I mean, that's kind of what we're working with. They're both kind of the champagne-y, but this is a little bit more silvery. But there are a lot of colors of this Shot Massé one too. So if you like that more blinding one, that might be the way to go. But for me, if I want something that's more intense, this is my go-to. This is from Odin's Eye, and I so want their Giant Wolves and Hummingbird palettes. All right, they don't look like much, do they? No, they don't. They don't. I'm going to show you what they are, though. It's a good thing I've got 4 handy-dandy swatching fingers. Can you see the difference? Kind of. These are no joke. I'm going to put them back here. So, oh, look at that. Okay, that is blue and purple. I don't know, man. I can't get the lighting to show you, but it's blue and purple, and it is blue and purple. That is unicorn farts right there. If unicorn farts were ever put into a palette, that's what they would look like. So if you need to know what that like, just imagine what unicorn farts look like, and that's what it looks like. I'm telling you. This is fairy something or other. That's definitely okay. So this is more pinky and a little bit more silver. That's more on the champagne side. This is more on the champagne side, but a lot more blinding. If that makes sense. This next one is more pinky and peachy. Right here. So it's closer to my skin tone, a little bit darker, but it's really beautiful. Almost like a blush topper you could use that for if you're super light. And this one is gold. I can't show you. There we go. Kind of. It's right here. It's the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can see now next to these other ones how blue and purple that is. This is the Solman or whatever it is palette. I don't know. I don't speak that language, y'all. Even though my grandparents were, or my great grandparents were from there, but I don't speak it. That's a pretty palette. If you like highlighters, ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, let's go to lips. We've got, I really like this Juvia's Place. I just smacked myself in the glasses. Oh, by the way, these glasses are from Zenny, if anybody cares. I think the earrings are from Walmart. I'm pretty sure I got these from Walmart. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk from one of the subscription boxes. It's nice and it stays there and it kind of has a tackiness that holds onto stuff. I like that. I need to use it a little bit more. So Miss Charlie, what you making for dinner? I haven't even thought about dinner. I should wake my husband up because I think we're going to go to Walmart and maybe do some grocery shopping, but then we might pick up a couple things from Walmart. Maybe I'll look at the Black Radiance stuff, see what they have there. This Juvia's Place. Some people really hate on this. I don't know what the deal is. Like, people are like, and I think it's because some people have had bad luck with their customer service, so they're just, butthurt or whatever. But this is the Luxe liner in Love Me. Love me, say that you love me. All right, and it's so pretty. It's like my perfect, I just put it right over the top of those highlighters, but you'll forgive me. Well, I kind of washed them off, but it's just a perfect, like, nudie pink for me. I am more on the pink side, so it just works so nicely. Love this, and I love it with, excuse me, particularly this Juvia's Place. Oh, man, it's so pretty. This is the only one I have. It has such a beautiful suede sort of texture. I really want to try the lip clays from y'all know what I'm talking about. The lip clays, right? The Apple Collection lip clays. I mean, yeah, you all know. We're all in the know. I just can't think about it. Homemade tacos, enchiladas, enchiladas and churros. I am hungry now. You've made me hungry. I'll be over. What time is dinner? When I finish this, right? But look at those, how those two go together. They're beautiful together. This is like my perfect, I would say this is probably my perfect winter lip. Because I like more glossy stuff in the summer and whatnot. And I think like things that are a little bit deeper in the fall, even though I don't go super deep. But in theory, I like things that are a little bit deeper and vampy in the fall. And then, yeah, this is what I have on my lips now, but you can't really tell the color. This was my first Juvia's Place lip gloss, and I went nuts over it. I like the smell of it. This is like everything for a lip gloss. It is like candied lips. I'll show you. Orange chicken, broccoli, and white rice. Oh, that sounds good too. Look at this. It's like my lips are candied. Like I went to the candy store and they just drizzled candy on my lips. It's so cute. I love this. I think it's so fun, but it's going to take me a minute to get there. I don't know. Where do you live? I don't know. I shouldn't ask you that on here. I don't want to. I want to give all your info out. You don't have to answer that. Just kidding. Don't tell me where you live. All right. Those are my lippies that I really love. They're all from Juvia's Place. I love them. I love them from Juvia's Place. That being said, the only lippy I've tried from number 7 is a lip gloss. It's nice, but it's, you know, lip gloss. Eye pencils. LA Girl. Get them. They're amazing. I want more colors. Meaning I want them to make more colors because I have most of the colors, but I want them to make more. Okay. Mascara. Oh, let's do brows first because I just want to keep you in suspense for mascara because y'all know I check mascaras all the time. Now, I didn't before, but now I started doing it. Wow Brow. e.l.f. Wow Brow. I haven't found a better one. Now, keeping in mind, I don't care about my brows. / my brows aren't that great. / I wear glasses, which block them anyhow. So I don't really. Why am I to put all that work into my brows when you like? That's what you see of my brows, guys. I'm not gonna. No, Oh, my niece is in Ohio. I'll send her over, and she can send them to me, or bring them when she comes for Christmas. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm not going to put that much work into my brows because that's how much you see when I'm wearing glasses, depending on the glasses I'm wearing. Some are cut higher or lower or whatever. This is great just to keep them in place, give them a little bit of darkening up and fill them out a little bit. That's what we got. That's what we got. There's my brows. And then last thing over here before we get to palettes is our one and dones. I almost didn't put these in, but I was like, I got some good ones. Priscilla, would you just stop doing that? Throwing stuff on the floor again. Okay. e.l.f. These little guys are really good little ones and dones. Ones and dones? I don't know if you can say that. One and done sort of shadows. They're really great. They're nice and glittery. This blue one is so special. I mean, look at that. Ooh, sparkly, bright blue. Almost a navy, but a little bit. I mean, it's just so vibrant. This silvery one is really pretty. This is such a good, like if you want to do just like a extra special inner corner. It's a little translucent, but look at that shine. Ugh. Yeah, and that's what it does. You put it on and you're like, oh, that looks like, oh, and then it blinds you. You didn't think it was much and then it just blinds you. Other one, Essence Melted Chrome Eyeshadow. This is the only one I've got, but let me tell you, honey, let me tell you, you're spending $20 for indie stuff. Do you see that? You've seen me swatch other stuff in here. Do you see? Do you see? Here we go. Here we go. Oops. It's like angels are singing. Do you see that? You need nothing else in your collection. Just pop that all over your eye every single day. And you will be the most fabulous person like in your entire world. That's one color. Okay, I need other colors. Why don't I have more colors? This is called Zinc About You. I think about you every moment. Oh, If you don't have that, go get it. It's from Essence. It's like $3. They have it on Ulta. Okay, actually, I got that one from the Essence site because I made a haul from them. Last thing we've got, I'm going to talk to you about palettes. I almost was like, I can't choose a favorite palette. Got a little stack of them here, but there's a reason I have a stack of them here. And I'm gonna explain that. My favorite palettes, if I had to just pick my favorite palettes, I would have two that I would pick. And there's a reason for this. Odin's Eye, Norns. This does not look that impressive here. I'm going to leave this on my hand because I want to make some comparisons. Let me just pick something. I'm going to take this blue over in the corner here. This is called Charming. I'm going to take the orange. I'll just swatch that whole bottom row. I'm going to take Self, which is the purpley blue, the second one over. I'm going backwards because that's what I do. In my life, I go backwards. Hallucination. All right? All right, you ready? That's what they look like on the fingers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just be ready. Just be ready. I'll just put them here. One. Look at that. Ah! I know you're like, ooh, and an eye. I know a lot of you guys already have this. That orange. Ah, Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween person, but I do like orange. Oops, that one got a little chunky right there because it got caught in. I swatched it in such a dumb place. Why would I swatch it in the wrinkly part of my wrist? That purple, oh, and this teal. You know, they're getting harder and harder. And pinky swatches suck anyhow. But look at those colors. I have said it before. This palette, I'm pretty sure, is a significant part of the inspiration for the Club Nebula palette, which I have and which didn't make the cut because this one is so much better. Now, this red right here is really pretty, but it's almost like hard pan, but it's not because it's really satiny. And that's what you just get this intense glow to it. But it's been like this like from day one. It's just a kind of really finely milled, hard pressed, satiny sort of color. I'm going to put it right here. And I mean, you can see it's not nearly as shiny as these ones here, but it's so pretty. This palette has so much perspective to it. It has beautiful mattes. It has Pink Chameleon. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the pan. You look at this and you're like, what's pink about that? That looks Snow White. Right, watch. You got pink, gold, green. Oh my. And do you see how liquid, absolutely dripping liquid that looks? Let's put it right here at the bottom because I'm trying to put these all kind of together so you can see. Oh, I'm sorry, that didn't get the good. All right, there we go. Ooh, that as an inner corner highlight completes me. Hi, wonderful person. How are you? I'm swatching pretties. Do you see how pretty these are? Oh my goodness. Anyway, this palette is everything that Club Nebula wanted to be. It's not that Club Nebula is bad. It's just that it's overrated. I said it. Don't come for me. If you come for me, make sure you got tacos or enchiladas or something like that because I'm hungry. If you come for me, you better bring me lunch. All right. Sydney Grace Talia. This is the other one that I would say is it. Now, I can't pick. So I almost have to say all of these, all three of these in the Temptalia. These, I got the deep one. I'm not going to swatch these because they're just, I mean, what they look like in the pan is what they look on like on your eyes with a whole bunch more shine. They're so pretty. That gave me chicken grease without the chicken grease. Kind of. I know a lot of people love Club Nebula. It's a good palette, but it's not that good. I could be wrong. I might just not know what I'm doing. When I did, I used it. I used the looks, and I was like, okay. For the shimmers, and here's my issue: the shimmers, except for like the teal and that salmon color, the other ones are just they're they're beautiful topper shades, but they don't like to perform over the top of the other shades, which kind of is the whole point of a topper shade, is that they work really well, and they just don't work over the mattes very well, I have found. And then there's all these deep mattes, but like nothing mid-tone except for that weird mauvey grayish tone. And all the deep ones, they're great, but I wish they would have put like a dark, like a black or a charcoal or something like that in it, and then made those colors a little bit lighter and brighter so that we could go more directions with them, if that makes sense. It's just, I think it's limited. I just think it's limited. I know a lot of people like it, so whatever. You know, you do you. I have it. I'm glad I got it. I think it's great, but it's not that great. Is my name. Dion Loves Makeup is here in the house. Here's the next one that is, I'm so surprised every time I open this how much I love it. You guys know this one, but this does not get a whole lot of love lately. Nabla Secret Palette. The looks I make with this are so special. And it's not that, it's not, I don't even, it's not that. Yeah, see, it's not that. There's the shimmers. It's just, there's something about this that just works so beautifully. And the looks, this is what Club Nebula is missing. This and the Norns. There's, when I'm, oh, so beautiful. When you put these on your eye and then you mix them with the other colors in the palette, there's just, I mean, there's something so incredibly special, and here's the difference, mature. And I think Club Nebula is kind of a little immature. I know that's really weird and maybe sacrilegious, but oh, look at those. Oh my goodness. I got to wipe them off because they're going to get on my dress because I do that sort of thing. So this is a great Nabla. I think that I wish that Nabla would come out with something else. I don't love the minis. I just don't love 6-pan palettes or anything, you know, 6-pan or smaller. It's just too small for me. So I want them to come out with another thing this size or bigger. That is a really fantastic, colorful color store, and then I'd be happy. This is the next one that I just looked at, and I'm like, this one, again, this is what Club Nebula could have done. Now, this one could use a darker shade to deepen these up, but all these mid-tones, you can go so many different directions with them. It is gorgeous. This is the Serenity palette from Menagerie with it's right here. Come on, Annette. Oh my goodness, Annette's Makeup Corner, right? It's my niece's name. How do I forget that? Of course, I've got a lot of nieces, so these are. I'll just stick them on my finger so you can see. Gorgeous and amazing and beautiful too, right? Absolutely stunning. And these are a little more saturated again than Club Nebula, or even more than. Well, actually, they're not more than that. Yeah, they're more saturated than Club Nebula, which just makes them to me more versatile. But because when you have topper shades, they've got to be able to top. They've got to be able to go over the mattes, and they just don't do that very well. This is another one that I think every time I pull it open and I get in here and make shades, make looks with these shades, I'm blown away at how beautiful this is. You look at it and you're like, oh, that's nice. Huh, interesting. Because you don't really get how the depth is. But look at these dark shades. So these are the two. They look really similar, right? Let me just kind of get a dry spot on my skin. And I'm going to kind of just buff them out with my finger. I know this is not the way you're supposed to use them. Oh, great, Priscilla. That's the difference. Vast. So you've got a teal and a purple. Hey, did I mention I love teals and purple? What was the palette that I just bought from Beauty Bay before I got the other one? Yeah. So the thing is, they look almost black in here, and when you swatch them, they look almost identical. But they are not identical. They are so different from each other. And I'm trying to keep my hand away from my clothes. All of these, this green. Oh, look at this. So good. This palette is so good. The this pink here. Oh, look at that. Ah! Oh my goodness. And this fossil. Oh man. Look at that. Purpley sort of, I don't even know. This palette is so good. So good. And it doesn't get the love that it should, in my opinion. It is such a good palette. So I've got two more. These I would say are honorable mentions. And I'm going to tell you why they're honorable mentions. Now, when I say when I say these are my favorites, these are the palettes that I have done looks with, meaning I have sat down and done 3 looks or more. Yeah, I know, isn't it ridiculous how they look so different? Dion Loves Makeup was saying that they look so different when they're buffed out, but in here they look the same. And they do look different in the pan when you're right here. This one does look more purple than this one in the pan, but they just look like dark blue shades. But then you put them on and you're like, whoa, what in the world is that? Fantastic palette. Get this. Get everything from Juvia's Place. Be like me. All right, let's just show you this. I told you I don't like 6-pan palettes. I can't get over this one. I can't get over this. Disclaimer, I adore me some purple. Also, I love cool tone purples because I am warmer tone, and so when I wear warmer tone purples, they tend to turn pink on me because, I am pink and I am warmer tone. So when I get to the cooler tone, it emphasizes a little bit of the blue. This one is more warm tone, but then these go the more cool tone. And then this is the other shimmer, which is more of like just a taupey champagne color. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. This palette, every time I do a look with it, it blows my mind. Every time. And I'm not into monochromatic palettes. I'm not into 6-pan palettes or anything smaller. I love that palette. It's one of the best ones I think Juvia's Place has made. And every time I see somebody review it, I think only one time I've heard anybody give it anything less than completely favorable. Last one, because I've had you guys here with me for a minute. So how much time has it been? Ooh, an hour and 47 minutes. You guys are my diehards. I love ya. Some of you guys sneaking in on the end, but I'll forgive you for that. I grabbed this one because I had to put something in from LA Girl. I know I just showed you the other one, which is gorgeous, and that could have been too. I just grabbed this one because it's not the color story, it's the formula. Show me anything from LA Girl, and it's going to be one of my favorite go-to palettes. Pick a color story. They're $15, guys. Not all of these are available right now. Well, actually, if you go to LA Girl and they're available, then they're $18. If you go to Ulta, they're $15. You can get some of these at CVS's, select CVS's, and other places, but I've bought mine either. Some of mine I had to get a couple of these on eBay because they were discontinued. These palettes are spec-freaking-tacular. There they are on the fingers, but let me just swatch this. Let me just show you what we're working with. The color stories are really nice. They are more summery. You know that's not even really summery. That's fall, right? Ooh, of course I like the darker colors. They're so beautiful. Look at that shine. This is a $15 palette, guys. Hey Hey Vacay is that one, and it is. I think this is the newest release. This is the Good Times and Tan Lines one from there, and yeah. So I just picked from the ones that I have done 3 looks with. I got a lot more palettes that I have not touched. So that if you're wondering why my other palettes aren't in this mix, it's because I haven't used them. There are a ton more I could have said were my favorites. But when I just looked at, okay, these are the ones that I've used. These are the ones that jumped out at me and said, pick me, pick me. So I did. because I obey my eyeshadows. I don't know about you, but my eyeshadows, when they speak, I listen. Oh my goodness, that's what I got. That's what I got, guys. So my last question, I'm not even going to review the rest because I'm going to make you watch the full almost 2 hours of this video. Ooh, do you hate me yet? Oh, that's not even fair. I'm going to be nice, but you guys might have to help me out. I have 5 questions. We're doing a giveaway because I got 5K. Now, I think I'm going to stretch this out for like a week because I got to like help you guys out. But those of you that are watching this, you can get a head start on it. Some of you are already going to know the answers because you've been here and you are with me because we are family. I already sang that song this video. I can't sing it again, but it just came to mind. It just comes to mind. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff back here. Let me see if I can show you. This right here, this little cubby is full of stuff. You want me to show you some of the stuff I've got? This just arrived. You need some shave cream? I've got some shave cream. Oh, it's 6K. Sorry, not 5K. It's 6K. Some of the stuff in here is like, I don't know if you want it. I think it's great. Perfusion Cosmetics. I showed this one. This one came from the Walmart box. It's a little mini palette. I've got a couple of face masks. A lot of these came from subscription boxes that just things that I won't necessarily use, and I want to pass them on to you. But I'm going to have some other goodies in there too. I got some face jewels. I want to make sure to get this out before Halloween for those of you that do Halloween. A flat iron. Yep, I'm not going to use that, but I know a lot of you will. I don't use that stuff on my hair because my hair is so fine that it will just like die and fall off, and I'll be bald. Or not. Contour palette from Cab. If you are a makeup artist, I'm going to give you guys options of what you guys get because I don't want to send you a bunch of stuff that you don't want. Some little hair clips. These came from Walmart as well. I've got some nail polishes. I've got a Milani Make It Last matte setting spray. I've got, oh my goodness, I got a bunch of stuff in here. So I'm going to basically give you some options and let you choose a certain number of things or from different things. We'll get there. I'm working on it, but I want to make sure we start. So here's the deal. You got to answer 5 questions. All right. And then from the winners, then I'll choose the final winner. And I'll probably just put a random generator. Last time I kind of was like, the person who supports me the best and whatnot. I love that when you guys support me, but I'm just going to do random this time. We'll try different things. How old am I? What is my favorite color? I probably have these out of order. So if you put them out of order, I'm okay with that. Just make sure. My favorite color is, I'm going to put that. What is my occupation? Where is my husband from? And last but not least, what is my fur puppy's name? My fur puppy, as if I'd have like a not fur puppy. What is my fur kid's name? My puppy's name. Yeah, sisters and nieces, right? I know I have sisters and nieces too, but I have a sister and a whole bunch of nieces. They don't care. Like they'd be like, oh, okay. Like I've given them some stuff and they're like, oh, that's cool. Maybe my friend wants it. I'm like, really? Like I'm giving you like my babies and you're just going to give them away? Oh, how rude. No, I have some stuff that I might give them that's like gently used that I don't necessarily want. I'll give them that stuff because they're too unsophisticated. You know, they don't deserve my good stuff. You guys deserve my good stuff. You guys understand the good stuff. But, oh, did you call me? Oh, okay. Dion Loves Makeup wanted to be in my video. Hey, that would be fun. That would be a fun collab. One of these days, hey, you guys, you know, if you want to do collabs, hit me up too. That would be kind of fun. We'll do that. But anyway, so we'll do a giveaway. I'm going to give you more information between now and Wednesday. So watch Wednesday's live because we'll be talking about that and giving you the rundown of what I actually have and how I'm going to divide it up. And then I think I'm going to grab a couple things that will make your heart sing. I think, oh, I'm going to show you another good thing I got in here. Besides those 2 things that I showed already from AOA Studio, those are in here as well. I was going to keep them for me, but then I was like, I'll just give them away. I can make another order. The Saharan from Juvia's Place. This is another beautiful palette and really nice for autumn, fall, whatever. Oh, you love my personality. Thanks. I would say I love your personality too, but I don't know your personality other than you love my personality. So you must have a great personality because anybody who loves my personality has to be cool, right? Fun times. Anyway, yeah, we got some lippies in there. We got all sorts of goodies in there. Last time I gave the whole bunch to Kelly. Kelly hasn't been here. Where's Kelly? I'm gonna have to check up on her. She's one of my diehards. But yes, she's probably just like, I had to sleep. It's Sunday afternoon. Normal people take naps, but we do this. I should be taking a nap because I'm exhausted, but that's how it always is. You guys are awesome. You guys make me so happy when you come in and hang out with me and interact and talk to me. Maybe next time you see me, I'll have some funky hair, or maybe I won't have any hair. Depends on how that experiment goes. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do. You know, I think I'm just going to try to dye these gray. Okay, so some of you guys weren't in with that conversation. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take little chunks. You see how I've got this gray coming in? I love gray hair, by the way. Let's just get that out of the way. I think gray hair is so beautiful. But mine is, you see, it's like it grays under here, and it's mostly black under here. On here, although it's starting to get salt and pepper here. But most of my gray is under here, which is weird. So I'm thinking, yes, absolutely, Miss Charlie, we got to do a collab too. We've been talking about that. So I'm thinking I want to take chunks here and dye them like a lavender grayish sort of thing, and then dye some other chunks, either like a deeper purple or something like that. And then I might just do like random streaks here and there of different colors and let it do what it's going to do. I think it's going to work. Or I could just look like a crazy person. But that's okay because I am a little crazy. And I mean that in the most loving way because I think we're all crazy, honestly. So we'll see. And then maybe I'll cut it into a wolf cut, or maybe I'll just cut it blunt like I have been doing for so long. Yeah, I've been getting gray since I was 16. And I love gray hair. I think gray hair is so beautiful. But I don't like when my hair just looks weird because it grays under here. But I love these little bits. I think would be so pretty lavender gray. Ooh, wouldn't that be cute? And then the rest of it like a darker purple. Not rest of it, but like chunks of it like darker purple. And then maybe some red and purple and light purple and maybe some blue. And we'll see. Because then I figure what I can do is just let the gray grow and then periodically just throw some more streaks in it. And then it'll all work. I know. I don't know if I'm going to like it until I do it. So I may as well do it. And I could always just shave my head afterwards. My husband would love that. He's very traditional. He's he's old fashioned. He is the one when we were having a conversation about tattoos. And he's like, I don't like tattoos. And I'm like, you do totally like tattoos. You keep talking about getting one. He's like, well, yeah, I want to get one, but my family would be mad at me. And I was like, so you do like tattoos, but your family doesn't like tattoos. He is a couple years younger than I am. You don't know how old I am, right? That's going to be in your questions. But he is culturally, he has to follow his family. And I think that's so funny and cute and a little bit weird because I'm in the culture where like, once you're 18, you don't have to listen to anybody, right? But he's like, you know, in his 40s and still rainbow hair, right? He's cool with that. Like dyeing my hair different colors. He'd be like, okay, cool. And he actually was funny about the makeup because he sat there and he's like, you got more makeup? You got to put makeup on every day? Because when I was there, I'm not going to say where it is because then that says where he's from. And I've already said it to you guys. So if you've been here, you know where I am. But these are the questions. So I'm trying not to give away the answer. It might slip out. So listen carefully. Temporary hair color. Yeah, I know. But temporary hair color doesn't work on me because my hair is like so dark and just weird. So it doesn't really want to stay. So, but yeah, when we were there, where he's from, I didn't really wear any makeup. And so then when I got here, I was like, I want to start wearing makeup. I wear makeup there, but not as much because it just kind of would melt off my face. So when I got back to the States, I was like, I'm going to wear more makeup. And I started like accumulating and accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. I've literally been here for like a year, just slightly more than a year because I came back a year ago in July. I have so much makeup that I got in a year. Like, dudes, like I brought some of it with me, but most of it I've gotten since I'm here. It's crazy. It's crazy. And so he made the mistake of being like, you know, you're even more beautiful with makeup on. I was like, oh, that means I gotta buy more makeup. And he was like, I never should have said that. So, but I was like, you know, he's like, you're so beautiful, but you're even more beautiful with makeup on. He doesn't say those things very often, but once in a while it slips out. So I was like, oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. I have no idea how much I've spent on makeup, but it's a lot. Anyway, so, but I keep telling him, I'm like, hey, maybe eventually I'll get famous on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever, and then I'll start making money off of this, and then, you know, we'll be rich, and then we don't have to worry about all that stuff. So I don't know. I feel like this would be so much fun though, just to like do streaks in here, and then I could pull my hair up kind of like this. I think that would be really cute. It never quite stays though. Like I put it up like with my hands, and I'm like, ooh, that's cute, and then I put the bread in it, and it's more like that. I don't know. It does weird stuff. Yeah, thinking about the cost of our makeup. Oh my goodness. We need help. We all need help. But hey, Shop Massé, $1. That's what I did before, is I would get like everything from Elf and Shop Massé and stuff like that. So I had a whole bunch of stuff, or dollar store, but it was like super cheap stuff. So now I'm like getting a little bit higher end, but I'm getting most of my high end stuff that I've gotten. It's not even that high end, is through subscription boxes, almost all of it. So, except I did get a Tom Ford palette, but that one I got from Macari, so I paid like a third the retail price. It was a tester, unswatched as far as I can tell, and it was sealed and everything. So, be on a no buy. You know, when I was doing perfume, I was like this crazy about perfume when he met me, and I went to the place where, you know, where he's from and whatnot with my perfume. I got rid of everything. I sold everything, and gave things away, and well, basically gave everything away, and decided to move to another country. Because what else do you do when you turn 40, right? And so, so now you know how many years ago that is, if you can do the math. I didn't say how many years ago that was though. And so, yeah, I went down there, and I'm unpacking, and he's like, you have a lot of perfume. And actually, I'd already sent some down. And then I kept unpacking. He's like, you have a lot of perfume. And most of that perfume is still in that place. Because when we had to get out for social issues, I'm giving you clues. If you don't already know where he's from, I'm giving you clues. We had to run for the border and get out. And yeah, I had to take what is important. And what was important was my husband and my doggy and my kitty cat. And my kitty cat died when we went to the next country, which I'm not going to tell you what that is, because that will tell you what country he's from. So, because, yeah, he got in some poison and didn't survive it. So, sadly. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got, guys. This was so much fun. Oh my goodness. I told my husband that I'd be done at 3, and it's now 4. So it's time to go wake him up from his nap and see if he will agree to taking Pup out to the dog park. Otherwise, we might just go to Walmart and have a hot date at Walmart. He's the worst shopper ever. Oh my goodness. We go into the store. He takes so long. Like, women are supposed to be like that, not men. No. I think it's just like option overload. Oh my goodness. And he's like, oh, what about this? And he wants to try everything, look at everything, pick everything up, look at it again, put it down, pick it up, ask me, do you like this or this one? It doesn't matter what I say, because he's still going to do what he's going to do. So then I'm like, choose one. He's like, you choose for me. I can't choose. And then I choose. And then he said, no, I don't want that one. But I also, like, if I go to my section and I'm like, okay, I'm going to my section, I'll see you later. If I go into the makeup section, he's like, why are you buying makeup? For the same reason you're buying another pair of shoes, dude. Like, you got 38,000 pairs of shoes. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, he shops like a woman. He shops worse than a woman. Women are efficient. We're like, we are on a mission. We know what we want. We know where to get the sales. We know, all this kind of, usually not all women. But my niece, oh my goodness, she shops like him. She like looks at everything 3-4 times. But she's pretty efficient too, and she can see it. He just kind of like wanders around and like his eyes glaze over a little bit. And he's like, I don't know, I don't see anything. Or he'll like look at it and he'll be like, I need this in a size medium, and I'll literally pick up the next one and give it to him and be like, size medium. There you go. Like, how did you not see that? He just gets like stimulus overload or something like that and can't do it. So now it's kind of fun. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. I got lucky this time. The first couple of times, not so much, but this time we did well. So, all right, guys, that's it. I keep saying goodbye to you. I mean goodbye for real this time. I'm going to see you in the next one. I will see you on Wednesday at 8-ish. I'm trying to keep with that. Life happens, guys. I'm super busy. I'm starting grad school in a couple weeks. So I'm trying to prep for that and read my books and get all my other stuff done. And I'm not grad school. I'm not starting my doctorate. I'm re-enrolled in my doctorate to finish up the second half of it. Because when we were in that place, and all hell broke loose, we had to not pay for my schooling anymore. So bye, guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you on Wednesday. That's all I got. Bye. Oh, I'm a goof.